Welcome to the Magento 2 to SAP Business One template configuration video. The following video will assist you in the configuration and deployment of the Magento to SAP Business One tasks and the associated staging database. It will act as a companion to the documentation and will highlight aspects of the solution that will require alignment with your own systems. In this video, we will demonstrate the on-premises deployment for this templated solution. You will require BPA Platform 2023, the Microsoft SQL Server Connector tool, Microsoft SQL Server 2012 to host the staging database, SAP Business One, the SAP Business One DI API Connector tool, the Magento Connector tool, an SAP Business One user login with a professional user or indirect access license assigned. The BPA platform related software can be downloaded via the partner area on the Codeless Platforms website. To obtain the template assets, please contact your account manager. Let's open SQL Management Studio, where we will need to create the latest staging database. In the tree, go to Databases, right-click, and select New Database. Type the database name exactly as shown here, and then select OK. With the new database selected, go to File, Open, and File. Select the B2C staging DB _v4_3 SQL file that is in your template assets folder and click Open. Ensure the new database is selected and click Execute. Once complete, expand the Tables node and select the config table. Then select File and Open. Select the CP template SQL file as shown, open, and then execute the script. If we return to the config table and edit top 200 rows, we can see the values that are used to align with your SAP Business One configuration and requirements. For example, let's select the SAP Deliveries Last ID value. In SAP Business One, Sales AR, Deliveries, let's go to the last record and make a note of the number. Back at the config table, enter the previous value here. This will define the point at which the template begins processing deliveries. For the full range of config values, please see the accompanying documentation. In BPA Platform, click the Import button, and in the Downloaded Resource folder, locate the .connection file and click Open. This will import the tool connections for this templated solution. You now need to configure the newly imported connections to your own requirements. Go to System, Tools, Output. Open the Send Email SMTP tool. Locate the connection named SAP B1 MAG2 and click Edit. Here you will need to enter the relevant details for your own system requirements. Once complete, click Test Connection to ensure it is working correctly. The Advanced tab has additional settings that may require alignment with your own environment. For this demonstration, we will leave this as default. Click OK, and then Close. Next, navigate to System, Tools, Data Connectors. Then open the SAP Business One DI API integration tool. Locate the connection named TS SAP and click Edit. In this demonstration, we are using the Integration Agent option, which is already pointing to our specified server. You will need to change this to suit your requirements. Then click Test Agent Connection to ensure it is working correctly. If connecting to SAP Business One version 9.3 or earlier, enter your license server details. For version 10 or above, this tab can be skipped. In the Database tab, ensure the backend server name and relevant credentials have been entered. Click the Detect button to confirm the appropriate database type. Next, in the Authentication tab, ensure your SAP Business One authentication credentials have been entered. In the Company tab, confirm your company has been selected. Then click OK, and OK again to close. We now need to open the Magento integration tool. Select the connection named Magento 2 and click Edit. In the Magento Connection tab, enter your Magento domain name. Then click Test Connection to ensure it is working correctly. Next, in the Authentication tab, enter your credentials, the customer key, customer secret, access token, and access secret. And click OK. And in the pop-up, click Yes. Then OK again to close the dialog box. In System, Tools, Data Connectors, we will open the Microsoft SQL Server Connector tool. Locate the connection named B2C Staging DB v4_3 and click Edit. Navigate to Agent Connection, General Node. You will need to enter your connector agent server address, and in this demonstration, we are using localhost. Use Test Connection to ensure it is working correctly. Next, in SQL Server Connection, General, you will need to enter your own credentials. Use Test Connection to ensure it is working correctly. Moving on to the Database node, ensure the correct database is selected. We are using B2C Staging DB v4_3, then click Refresh Cache. Once complete, let's just view the Business Object Designer tab to see the related objects. No further configuration is required on this tab, so we will click OK. In the pop-up, click Yes, then click OK to close. We can now import the tasks. Select the Tasks folder, then click Import. Navigate to the Downloaded Assets folder and select the Template Tasks.tks file and click Open. The tasks have now been imported. Expand the Tasks folder, then CP Templates. In the SAP Business One Magento 2 folder, we have two sets of tasks, the B2C sales orders and the Simple Products tasks folders. Before we run the tasks, we need to create a BPA platform user for the call task steps used in this template. Go to System, Users. In this demonstration, we already have a user named call task. If you do not have a user with this name, you will need to create one named exactly as shown here. In this demonstration, we are using BPA Platform Authentication. Enter and confirm your password. In the Server Roles tab, ensure you select all the administrator roles for this user. The template tasks will not work without this. Click OK to save and close. Next, we need to configure the Call Task tool. Go to System, Tools, Execute, and open the Call Task tool. Locate the connection named SAP B1-MAG2 and click Edit. Here you will need to enter the details from the Call Task user as shown previously. In the Folder tab, expand the Trees, then select the Template Tasks folder as shown here. Click OK and OK again to close. And that's it for this video. If you require more details on this installation, please see the accompanying documentation and the tool white papers. If further assistance is required, please contact your account manager. Thanks for watching.